Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, we will do something a little bit different than usual. In today's video, we're gonna analyze and watch the live matches of the best player in Clash Royale, Mohamed Light, currently pushing his secondary account called Flashlight, where he also has a #1 finish on ladder, top 3 finish on the global tournament. In my opinion, Mohamed Light, without a doubt, is the best player in the entire world. See you guys soon whenever he finds game #1. Okay, let's go guys. So it looks like Mohamed Light already found game #1. He's already playing against a guy called Donetto. So we are gonna, just watch his live matches, kind of see his decision making, see how he plays. And in general, I feel like from these type of videos, you can definitely learn a few things, maybe defensively, offensively. What I like about Mohamed, especially when I see him play like tournaments or even when he's pushing, for example, now ladder, I feel like he makes so little mistakes and he's always kind of aware of what is gonna happen next. So he's always like thinking a few steps ahead instead of just reacting only. Like I feel like he's always kind of like prepared for something happening. For example, there he already goes with the Demolisher, thinking that maybe the opponent would be able to spell down the Tesla. Royal Giant doesn't get a shot. I feel like some people maybe would have spent the Ice Spirit, maybe would have spent the Lock, over defend. In this case, Mohamed Light knows like all the timings, knows all the placements. So that's what I really like about him. So looks like he's up against a Royal Giant player here. Pretty quick cycle with E-Spirit with Goblins. In today's video, we're mainly just gonna, as I said, like analyze, but also kind of commentate. And also, I will try to explain, maybe if I see something really clearly, which maybe you guys won't really understand why he did so, I will also try and explain it. So also one of the things some people ask me about improving in Clash Royale, about getting better in Clash Royale, I would definitely recommend also watching other players play. It's something I used to do a lot when I used to compete in Clash Royale. Nowadays, I'm more focused on content creation, but definitely back in the days when I used to compete in like CRL and stuff, I always used to watch one of the best ladder players or just in general players in the world, trying to understand why they did some things, trying to learn from their gameplay, and then afterwards apply it in my own gameplay as well. So as you guys can see, Mohamed Light, instead of overspending there, he decided to take the Royal Giant shot and then now set up a Tesla defensively. Why? Because sometimes if you overspend on one Royal Giant, then you're not gonna have anything for the second Royal Giant. So I like the decision there, taking a little bit of damage to then afterwards make sure that you have enough elixir to be able to defend the upcoming Royal Giant. Okay, so let's see how he's gonna defend the situation. Looks like a really difficult situation, but I think he should be fine here with the Demolisher, with the Evo Tesla. Demolisher is also gonna deal a little bit of damage to the Fisherman, and then the Royal Giant on the right side with the help of the Goblins there in the last second is able to he is able to fully defend it without taking any damage from the Royal Giant. So his win condition, by the way, is Goblin Drill, but if you guys notice, he didn't choose a single Goblin Drill yet. Why? Because he's probably waiting for a perfect moment when, for example, maybe he doesn't have enough elixir, maybe his cycle is kind of awkward. For now, he's just making sure that he doesn't take much damage defensively. So let's see how he's gonna deal with this double Royal Giant push. Definitely looking like a really scary push to deal with. Let's see how he's gonna defend it. He's gonna go with a Lock on the right side, Mighty Miner plus Ice Spirit in the meantime, and look at the defense, guys. Like, just watch at the defense. I feel like so many people in that situation with the double Royal Giant on both lanes, with the I don't even know what was on the field, like so many troops on the field, so many elixir, and this is exactly what I'm saying. Like, he's so patient with the win condition. Right as the opponent cycles the Ghost, he decides to then go with his Goblin Drill. Of course, he does still have pretty decent answers against the Goblin Drill, but in general, Mohamed Light is just such a patient player, and that's what I like about watching him sometimes. Like, I feel like it's not necessary to always spam your win condition. It's totally fine to first get control of the game, the match, and then afterwards you go offensively like Mohamed just did. Okay, so let's see what he's gonna do next. About to hop into triple elixir. So triple elixir is definitely gonna be interesting. I feel like in triple elixir, Mohamed might start going more offensively. Exactly, there's already the first Goblin Drill, but it's defensively this time. And then the next Goblin Drill is gonna be the evolved one, so he needs to be careful. But in the meantime, he does go with Goblins. Second Royal Giant coming down, perfect lock timing there, so the Royal Giant does get a shot, but still really nice timing. Almost didn't get a shot there with the lock timing. And here's the evolution Goblin Drill. So let's see what he's gonna do. Is he gonna fireball it? Is he gonna try and combine something with it? Looks like he doesn't need to. Goblin Demolisher is able to connect. Really nice fireball there to take care of the Ghost plus the Goblins. And just like that, he already got a ton of damage. And Mohamed is actually BMing. Wait, what? Okay, I did not expect to see Mohamed BMing in this match here. Not sure if him and Donetto, the opponent, maybe have beef. Maybe they often BM each other on ladder. But as you guys can see, Mohamed is BMing like crazy. Normally, I never see Mohamed BM. So that's kind of, how do you say, like new to me to see Mohamed BM. But I guess, as I said, maybe like sometimes they faced each other and maybe the other guy BM'd him when he beat Mohamed or something like that. As you guys can see, perfect gameplay. I personally didn't see a single mistake. and Mohamed Light is able to secure the victory nice and easy. So see you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go guys. So it looks like Mohamed Light was able to find the second game. I wonder how much he's gonna play. I feel like we're gonna watch about maybe 3 or 4 live matches here. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about these type of content. Normally, almost always my content is me playing, for example, ladder, challenges, whatever. But I never really analyze other people's play, so maybe it could be interesting if you guys like the idea to do these type of videos more often on the channel, analyzing, for example, Mohamed Light, which in my opinion is definitely the best player in the world, but maybe someone else as well. Could be Riley, Ian, could be really anything, or any player, as long as I of course have them in my friend list, or maybe if I don't have them, I could ask them to see if they end up adding me. So it looks like he's up against a Lavaloon player. This is gonna be an interesting matchup, guys. Why? Because Mohamed Light's only air counter, maybe you already noticed it in the last match, he showed all the cards already in the last match. It was Goblins, it has Lock, it has Fireball, and it has the Tesla. So the only air counter he really has is gonna be Tesla. So this is a really nice Fireball. He forces out something else defensively. He first needs to Psycho, accept the opponent in this case, and then go with Mega Minion. So really nice, taking, how do you say, in count, I think you say it in English, the Psycho of the opponent. Always being very annoying with the cards, and you guys are probably gonna see Mohamed Light play very aggressive in this matchup. Why? Because if you let your opponent build a really big push, in this case for example Lavaloon push, then you, it's gonna be hard to defend. I feel like he's gonna play a lot with his cycle, probably pressure often with like Goblin drills and stuff like that, and especially also with the Mighty Miner, because Mighty Miner, if you guys look at the counters the opponent has, only Barbarians and Tombstone. So if you guys can force out, or in this case can force out Mohamed Light, the Barbarians or the Tombstone defensively, it's of course much better for him. So let's see what he's gonna do here. Probably gonna try and pressure with something. As you guys can see, he cycles Goblins, cycles Ice Spirit, cycles the Demolisher, and then he also goes Goblin Drill offensively. Very aggressive, but at the same time very good decision, because he knows that the opponent doesn't have much in Psycho right now. He just cycled Barbarians from the back, so in this case the Goblin Drill is gonna connect for sure. Goblin Demolisher is also probably gonna connect, as you guys can see, to the tower, and at the same time to the Mega Minion. So the Mega Minion, he doesn't even have to spend any elixir to defend it anymore. So let's see what he's gonna do next. I feel like this is a difficult kind of spot to be in, because you already dealt a lot of damage in the lane your opponent is also going into. So let's see what Mohamed Light is gonna do here. Looks like he does set up a Mighty Miner, gonna go with a Tesla defensively here. Really nice Tesla placement. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the Tesla actually pulled the balloon, and then it didn't shoot the Lava Hound. I feel like lots of people would have played the Tesla where the Lava Hound would have been attacked first, but in this case Mohamed Light did such a good job there with the Tesla pulling the balloon and then focusing on the balloon only. So let's see how he's gonna defend this. Probably gonna go with a Fireball sometime soon. There you go, there's the Fireball, and I'm not sure if he cycled back to another Tesla. Oh, he misses the Tesla, but I'm not sure if it was a fully miss or did he do it on purpose. Honestly, I'm not completely sure. Seeing Mohamed Light do a misplay, which wasn't even a big misplay, is kind of rare. So let's see what he's gonna do, but looks like he's gonna go offensively. Very nice lock there with the help of the Demolisher, with the help of the Goblins, is able to basically take care of the Barbarians instantly. And then here he's gonna get a lot of damage. Probably gonna be a good game already, because, oh, I was about to say, because the Demolisher might be able to explode next to the tower. Looks like it wasn't able to explode, but still amazing gameplay here. He's controlling this match like it's a really easy matchup. Like, he actually makes it look like an easy matchup, but honestly guys, trust me, that was not an easy matchup. He only has Tesla as an air counter. He does have a lot of different ways to pressure, but that's exactly why it's so important to keep out the pressure, as we just saw from Mohamed Light. So by the way, just to give a quick update before Mohamed Light hops into game number 3, if he continues playing, hopefully he does. He's currently top 89 in the world, 3,261 medals, so hopefully, as I said, he is gonna try and push up even higher. I will see you guys soon whenever he finds another opponent. Okay, let's go guys. So hopping into game number 3, I just noticed that Mohamed Light is playing, so luckily I'm still on time. The only thing what happened is that the opponent cycled a bomber and Mohamed Light responded with Goblins, and now both are waiting. So looks like the opponent right away goes with the Goblin Giant in the back, kind of as a first play, second play I guess, but like really, early on, aggressively, and Mohamed Light still running that Goblin Drill deck, which is, by the way, one of the most interesting Goblin drill decks I've seen in the current meta, because normally this deck always runs poison, and Mohamed Light is using it with the Mighty Miner, with the Fireball. It's definitely cool to see it kind of changing up, different version here. Okay, so it looks like the opponent does cycle arrows. In this case, he does not get any damage from the Electro Wizard. Mohamed Light so far playing pretty defensively in most of the matches. I feel like the only matchup where he went very aggressively, but it was of course like also necessary, was against the Lavaloon player, the last match we saw. But especially in game number 1 against Donetto, against the Royale Giant player, I feel like Mohamed Light so far is playing very, I would say, passively, like defensively, kind of analyzing, kind of gathering information from the opponent, and then afterwards he decides to go offensively. And by the way, I just want to quickly note for those wondering, is Mohamed Light okay with me recording this? Yes, of course. I asked him, is it okay if I record a video analyzing your gameplay, watching you play ladder? And he was like, yeah, sure. Hopefully I don't tilt, but so far he's doing amazing. So far he's undefeated. So let's see if he gets another W here. So far, opponent showing a pretty, I would say, difficult matchup, because the bowler, the bomber, and just in general, these type of decks can definitely get scary, especially if the opponent decides to, yeah, most of the times go very aggressive with the Goblin Giants. And right as I say so, he already decides to go with the Goblin Giant evolution here. Yeah, offensively, looks like he also goes with the Void Spell. He's probably gonna go with a Rage Spell sometime soon on top of the Goblins, or just in general on top of the Goblin Giant, and he will be able to get a lot of damage with this Goblin Giant. Plus the Rage, he also goes with arrows. Like, that's what I hate about sometimes playing against these type of players, because I feel like it's not like the opponent is playing amazingly here. He's just so aggressive, like over aggressive, and then it's still really hard to deal with these type of decks, because they have Void Spell, they have Rage Spell, they have arrows, they have so many different spells to be able to go offensively, to be able to support, in this case, their pushes. Looks like Mohamed Light is gonna go with a Mighty Miner, is also gonna go with Goblins. Ice Spirit here off to the side, but this is gonna be, I would say, a really difficult push to defend. Looks like Mohamed Light so far is doing a pretty good job at defending, and wow, what an amazing defense. I probably there in that situation would have taken a lot of damage. Mohamed Light ends up activating the King Tower, doing an amazing defense, and at the same time, yeah, stays in the match for a pretty solid chance to win here. He is down by quite a bit of elixir and also quite a bit of damage, but I would say that he still has a really good chance at winning this match. So it looks like he sets up for Tesla, sets up as a Demolisher here defensive as well. Opponent does go with the Prince, does go with Bomber, he goes with Electro Wizard. Great Fireball value, is gonna go with Fireball plus Lock to clean up everything, and so far Mohamed Light doing an amazing defense. So if you guys notice, in most of the matches, he's not really a player, like in general, who goes very offensively. Like if you guys notice, most of the matches he's playing very defensively, and then once the opponent, exactly now, once the opponent does a small mistake or spends a card, which in this case is very important, against the Goblin Drill, he then afterwards directly goes with the Goblin Drill offensively. So in this case, Mohamed Light does get a lot of damage. He does go with the Goblins. He needs to cycle another Tesla. Electro Wizard is definitely an annoying card to deal with when running Mighty Miner, because Electro Wizard is really good against the Mighty Miner. And in this case, the opponent does get a nice connection with the Bomber. He needs to lock that to take care of the Bomber. And for now, this match is, yeah, super even, super close. Honestly, any player could end up winning it from this point. Okay, looks like he does go with a Fireball offensively to start cycling on the left side tower to take more damage, and of course to damage the bowler a little bit, but I think the main purpose of that Fireball there was of course to get tower damage. So let's see what Mohamed Light is gonna do in this situation. Looks like he cycles Mighty Miner defensively, looks like he goes with a Demolisher, Ice Spirit here defensively as well, Fireball. I'm not sure if there was a prediction on the Bomber. He does end up catching the Bomber as well. And then here the Goblin Giant is not gonna get any connection. In the meantime, Mohamed Light should maybe go offensively here with a Goblin Drill, or is he just gonna, okay, looks like he's just gonna go fully defense first, then afterwards he is gonna go with a Goblin Drill. And look at those timings, like those timings are just so nice to see. Perfect timing there on the defense. This Goblin Drill evolution is gonna take the left side tower, and what an amazing gameplay. That's exactly why Mohamed Light, in my opinion, is the best player in the world. Okay, let's go, guys. Looks like Mohamed find the next match. Looks like up against this guy called Aurora, and so far he's doing amazing, as I just mentioned. What a nice gameplay. It's really nice to watch these type of gameplay, and also let me know if you guys like these type of videos in the comment section down below. I think I mentioned it already before. Normally I always play myself, but it could definitely be interesting to do these type of contents yeah, a little bit more often. If you guys like the idea of these type of videos happening more on my channel, of course let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, so once again, Mohamed Light just cycling, kind of playing patient, kind of gathering information of what the opponent is using. In this case, looks like, I wanted to say Royal Giant deck, but after seeing the cannon card, I'm not really sure. I was expecting it to be Royal Giant with like Electro Spirit, maybe Ghost, and then of course the Fisherman. But seeing the cannon card, okay, looks like it is gonna be a Royal Giant, so it's still Royal Giant, it's just a different version. Mohamed Light does end up going with the Mighty Miner up high. He does also go with the Demolisher right away to help DPS that yeah, Royal Giant down, and also will be able to deal with the cannon card. Cannon card is unfortunately gonna damage the Demolisher, but luckily for Mohamed Light, he doesn't have to spend any more elixir on top of that cannon card. So he does indeed have what's it called, Electro Spirit, Fisherman, the cards I mentioned. The only card he doesn't have in this case is the Royal Ghost instead of Royal Ghost. he's actually running it with the cannon card. So that's going to be very interesting. Let's see how that turns out for him, because normally Royal Ghost is a really solid counter against the Goblin Drill, but cannon card is definitely going to help him out a lot offensively. Here he might be able to go with like a Royal Giant plus Rage, or is he just gonna let this be? Let's see what happens. Looks like he does go with a Royal Giant. Looks like he also probably gonna go with a Rage spell sometime soon. No, looks like instead he goes with a Fisherman. Very nice Fisherman. Royal Giant is able to get on top of the tower. He does go with a Rage spell as well, but the Royal Giant, I wanted to say Royal Giant only gets one shot, but it does end up getting a double connection. So very nice play from the opponent in this case, and Mohamed Light in a, I don't want to say difficult situation, but definitely not the best situation for him, because of course if you take some damage in single elixir against this type of matchups, sometimes it can end up costing you the match, because normally speaking these type of matchups do end up finishing pretty close. But I guess it depends on the situation, because in game number 1 he also faced a Royal Giant player and he did end up dominating that match. So let's see what happens next. Looks like he does set up an Evo Tesla, Goblins to go offensively. He's probably gonna try and go with a Goblin Drill, taking advantage of the fact that the opponent does not have in this case the Ghost. And what a nice Fireball. That was a perfect timing on the Fireball, allowing the Goblins to take care of the Wizard. Of course the Fireball doesn't kill the Wizard, but with the timing Mohamed Light just did, was able to kill the Wizard, and then afterwards also connect to the left side tower. So in this case, amazing play. And let's see what happens next. But the opponent is able to cycle back to another Royal Giant. I believe he's gonna drop it sometime soon, or is he just gonna wait and try to reset? Looks like Mohamed Light goes with a Fireball defensively, Ice Spirit here as well, and the opponent decides to go with a Royal Giant in the back instead of going with it at the bridge. So interesting situation. I think Mohamed Light is down a little bit on Elixir, because if you guys look at the Elixir bar, opponent has the Evil Royal Giant on the field, he has the Fisherman on the field, Mohamed Light does have the Tesla and the Mighty Miner, but I think he is down a little bit of Elixir. So let's see what he's gonna do next. I feel like opponent is gonna try and do a double lane Royal Giant push, or is he just gonna focus on one lane here? I think, okay, looks like he is gonna focus on one lane. He needs to watch out. Let's see how Mohamed Light is gonna defend this. Evo Tesla on defense. He's probably gonna try and go with Goblins sometime soon. Maybe lock, perfect lock timing there on defense. Goblins as well to help DPS on the Royal Giant. Royal Giant still able to get 2 shots on the tower, but honestly, for the situation with the double Royal Giant left side cannon card, I think Mohamed Light still, controlled that very well. Did a really good job on defense, and he still need to, of course, win the match. But so far, doing an amazing job at controlling the match and doing a really good amount of damage on the left side tower as well with the Goblin Drill so far. So opponent does go with a Fireball, he does go with a Rage spell as well. Mohamed once again, really nice lock timing. I like his lock timings. He has really good lock timings against Royal Giant, but honestly against any troop. And so far he's also doing, as I said, a really good job at going offensively with the Goblin Drills. Goblin Drill once again connecting on the left tower, is able to connect as well, because the Wizard walks away, and I think that's pretty much gonna be good game already. As you guys can see, Goblin leaves it at 262 HP, which then the Fireball is able to take care of. So Mohamed Light so far undefeated, I think already on a 4-win streak. Let's see if he can get one more win and end today's video for him 5-0, and analyzing for us, of course, 5 victories. Okay guys, really quick update before we watch the last match of today's video. Mohamed Light currently 3,318 medals, top 65 in the world. So I believe we watched him go from like top 100 something to already 65 in the world, which is amazing, because he makes it look so easy. Okay, let's go guys. So Mohamed Light just found the last match. He's actually gonna face a player pretty high called Remy Noor. Let's see what he's gonna be running, and if Mohamed Light can finish today's video with a 5-0 streak, which so far he's been doing amazing. So opponent does go with a Goblin Drill. Mohamed does go with an Ice Spirit. Not sure if it was a prediction. Oh, looks like it was a prediction, I guess. Wait, did he predict the Magic Archer there? Goblins off to the side. Goblins will not be able to activate the King Tower, but still amazing placement. Did you guys just see that placement on the Goblins? That was a perfect timing. I'm not sure if it was calculated, but yeah, considering that it's Mohamed Light, probably was actually calculated, and he does end up going pressure offensively with the Goblin Drill. Demolisher here as well. Demolisher is able to take care of the bomb tower, and ooh, that was close. I was about to say, and gonna connect to the left side tower, but the opponent does have the NATO, so he's gonna be running the typical quick cycle. Is this Remieli, by the way? Remy Noor, Remieli? Is this the really famous Magic Archer minor player, which nowadays plays Goblin Drill Magic Archer? I guess it could be. I honestly don't know if he changed his name. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys know about if he changed the name or not. Looks like Mohamed Light does end up going with another Goblin Drill. Mighty Miner defensively, and I think here the most important thing is gonna be avoiding the opponent giving tower damage with the Magic Archer. So let's see if he decides to go with a Magic Archer. Is Mohamed Light gonna predict it? Looks like he does go with a prediction ability, and then oh, what a nice play. So he does a double prediction on top of the Magic Archer. First he goes with a prediction ability avoiding the opponent going with a magic archer, and then once the ability goes to the left side lane, he then goes with a demolisher up high, predicting magic archer another time. So double prediction there from Mohamed Light. Second prediction was able to get the magic archer, so really nice play. And in the meantime, he does cycle towards the Goblin Geo evolution. Exactly, here he goes with the Goblin Geo evolution, has the Goblin split as well. Looks like the opponent does end up going with the Knight, he does end up going with the Lock. Evil Skeletons on defense, and I think the Evil Skeletons there should be able to defend. But wow, nice fireball, interesting fireball. I wanted to say that's very aggressive, but at the same time, these type of matchups where both players are running a quick cycle deck, both players have Goblin Drill, I feel like any type of damage you can end up getting is just really worth it. So let's see how Mohamed Light is gonna deal with the situation. That Goblin Demolisher was almost gonna connect. Looks like he does end up defending that perfectly. And how? Like, honestly, how was he able to defend that so well? In that situation, I'm sure I would have gotten I would have taken so much damage with the Evolution Goblin Geo. What a perfect timing there, perfect mechanics. And in the meantime, he does end up going with a Goblin Demolisher. Looks like he also goes with his own Goblin Drill offensively. Lock on defense, Ice Spirit off to the side. And once again, perfect mechanics, perfect defense. I don't know, like honestly at this point, I have no words for his gameplay. Perfect gameplay right here. If you guys want to learn how to play Clash Royale, watch this guy. Like honestly, he's amazing to watch. Let's go with, or let's see what he goes with. Looks like he goes with a Demolisher. Looks like opponent does go with a really nice NATO, allowing the Goblins to connect for a little bit. Mohamed Light in this situation, definitely a rough matchup. I feel like this matchup is really difficult for him, but so far he's doing a good job at defending, at kind of holding on, keeping the match close at least. Let's see if he's able to get the W, but this is definitely not gonna be an easy one. Okay, looks like the opponent does end up going with another Goblin Drill. Magic Archer at the bridge as well. Is Mohamed Light gonna fireball the Magic Archer? What is he gonna do with that? Is he gonna try and defend it another way? Looks like he goes with Demolisher and gonna lock the Goblin Drill. Once again, perfect defense. Another Demolisher from the opponent. Goblin Drill right now, evolution from Mohamed Light. So many things going on in these type of matchups, but I love it. Really, really nice gameplay from both players so far. Fireball offensively, allowing the Goblins to almost connect, or wasn't able to quite connect, but with the fireball damage, he is slowly but surely putting the matchup at least more equally. Of course, so far he's not really able to get a lot of damage, but he is able to slowly but surely get a little bit of damage. Okay, so really nice Magic Archer plus NATO play, and I think that's really the difference maker in these type of matchups. The opponent can do a lot of plays with the Magic Archer. In this case, Mohamed Light really needs to depend on the Goblin Drill of connecting and getting damage. But in this situation, it's really hard for the opponent, or in this case, the Mohamed Light, to break through the opponent's defense, because the opponent is playing this really, really well as well. Okay, let's see what happens next. Looks like Mohamed Light is going to go with a Fireball offensively once again. Goblin Drill might be able to connect. Looks like it doesn't, because the opponent goes with a really nice lock. And this is, yeah, such a close matchup, guys. Like, honestly, I'm not sure who's going to take this one. Looks like Mohamed Light does go with another Goblin Drill. Fireball offensively once again. Ice Spirit on defense to defend the Goblin Drill. Is he going to go with another Goblin Drill offensively? There you go. Another Goblin Drill evolution offensively. And what is even happening right now? What an amazing match we're witnessing. Looks like Mohamed Light does go with a Tessa evolution plus lock. Perfect defense there, fireball offensively, hitting everything. And I think with the fireball damage, he might have secured the victory here, unless something crazy happens in the last seconds with this Magic Archer, but Mohamed Light is not gonna let that happen. High Tesla to block the Magic Archer, Goblins down below, and wow, what an amazing gameplay, amazing video. I had a lot of fun watching Mohamed Light, definitely learned a lot of stuff watching him play this quick cycle Goblin Drill deck. Let's see what top he finishes in the world, or not finishes, but like stops. Today's video, I think he was at like top 100 something, and he finishes, or we finished the video exactly number 50 in the world. So big shout out to Mohamed Light. Amazing video. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this video. Did you guys like this type of content? Do you guys want to see more of this type of content in the future? Let me know. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.